Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
The NBA draft is set for tomorrow night, and over the last few days, we've taken a look at Fort Wayne native DeShaun Thomas. We've seen him as a son, we've seen him as a father, and in the third and final part of our series, Courting the NBA, we hear from the man who can call DeShaun Thomas his student.
He was one of those kids that you loved the minute you saw him. When he smiled, you'd melt your heart, when he smiled. And I knew he would be somebody great, but I didn't know it was going to turn out like this. It's amazing.
You know the name DeShaun Thomas, but you probably don't know the name of his mentor, James Whitaker. Whitaker's the former program director at the old Fort YMCA. DeShaun walked in his gym as a third grader and never wanted to walk out.
There was times that I was the last one to leave there. I just kept shooting, and me and Mr. Whitaker be there playing one-on-one. And there was days I didn't want to leave, but he said, it's enough, go rest your body. And that's when I really just fell in love with basketball.
We played, I'm telling you, I couldn't tell you how many games we played in this gymnasium, day after day, and he never won. I remember him crying one time. I was kind of rough on him playing, and he said, well, I can't beat you. I said, well, there's a reason for that. I'm bigger, I'm older, I'm stronger. One day you'll be bigger, older, and stronger. And you do what I do to other ball players. They may not cry, but they won't win.
James Whitaker taught me everything, taught me from the ropes, knowing how to shoot, create space, and I always had a ball in my hand.
He was ahead of a lot of kids in a lot of different ways because he was hungry and he drank in everything that he was taught. So I just taught him what I knew. When he went home, before he went to bed at night, I said, see yourself making shots, seeing them go in. And then when you come to the gym, put that movie on. And he'd go, that's amazing.
Being over there in Creighton, it was fun. I couldn't wait till after school to go to the wide ball and shoot some hoops. And like I said, I was the last one there to leave all the time. And Whitaker had to force me to leave the gym because I just wanted to be in there and shoot all the time.
We had a lot of kids come through the YMCA. But to have someone that special that you gravitate to and you really work with, and I work with a lot of young men, but to see the one kid like that come out and be what he is, and you talk to him, you mentor him, and you do all the things that you do for him, and it turns out there's no words that can explain how I feel. I mean, I'm awed by him now.
And you can see our entire interview with James Whitaker. Just an absolutely great guy.
Seems like it.
I enjoyed the hour that we spent at the gym at the old Fort YMCA. That interview is on the sports page of Wayne.com, as are all the pieces in our DeShaun Thomas series.
Sounds great. Thank you, Glenn.